Greetings pimps. Today we have a video about one of the rarer non-arguments statists like to use. But what if air is privatized? Statists love to use appeals to emotion or authority instead of logic when defending the state. This is of course because no argument from logic in favor of the existence of the state exists. Privatized air is one such appeal to emotion. Air is already privatized when it comes to things like oxygen tanks for driving. Does one have the moral right to air? No. Just like with food, in order to have a moral right to something, that signifies that you have the moral right for others to provide it to you for free. You of course do not have the moral right to have others provide you with air, so air is not a moral right. That said, just as others do not have the moral right to kill you through other means, they do not have the moral right to kill or harm you through air deprivation. You cannot own the air in the air, so to speak. Such as a hypothetical world where it was possible to control all the air on Earth and force people to pay per breath. That of course is an objectively immoral action, just as it would be immoral to go onto someone's land and put them in a cage and disallow them from eating until they pay you. This is different from charging for food at a restaurant. However, as no involuntary force is being used in such an instance of selling food, besides by Mother Nature. It's quite simple, really. Just use UPB to objectively determine if what is occurring is immoral, moral or null, and bingo, you have your answer in the context of debate. So yes, there are instances where so-called privatizing something is immoral, although most of them are objectively null, not immoral. In terms of the word privatization itself, when privatization becomes an immoral action, so to speak, then it is no longer privatization but assault, murder, etc. Thus privatization is always a null action. Long story short, privatizing air is a null action, just as selling food is a null action, but the moment you cage someone, so to speak, and deny them food or air, it is no longer privatization but is involuntary force. Of course it should be obvious that caging is just one example, but that shouldn't need to be pointed out to my highly intelligent viewers. That's all for now pimps. We out?